Let's inspect the schedule here. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily, mini-me, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. They're doing Scrum, huh? They have sprints, they have little daily stand-ups. Mini-me stands for mini-meeting. It's part of the bigger framework for managing work called Run. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. Yo, this is interesting, man. This is what I do in my real life. Keep reading what happened. As a project manager, we do project the agile way with Scrum, Kanban, whatever. It's probably how the developers developed the game, right? And they put that in as a reference. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region. The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice fields of nothingness and concludes, looks like they didn't make it. A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, see the production schedule filament for details. That is what we are trying to do. So we're inspecting the notes. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans. Call in, tune out. We're all untethered. And heat death of the universe. The full text reads, heat death of the universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Okay. So we found some weird-ass game here. There is more though. We still didn't find a password though. Hey, this just popped up, huh? This wasn't here before. Scribbled across a notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Yo, are they talking about themselves, huh? The devs of this game? Frequency fireplace. This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kedron mosaic tiles, very pesantic. What am I looking at? Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes too, sparse and cryptic. Frequencies for what? Sorry. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. So we're dealing with something medical here. This must be an elaborate piece of art. Or of course, the anatomy of the curse. I don't know. Let's go with number 1. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations. All lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. So who's the game master? Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the game master's frequency. If it's a game, then who's playing? Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the station suggests people across 6 isolas would be playing. Mundi, Insulind, Katla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off. My god, Kimi says. The lieutenant leans closer, his finger tracking the maddening rhythm. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. Why do you say that? The schedule, he nods at the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained fingers clean. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding. So they're either directly talking about themselves, or they're just basically talking about every video game ever created, huh? Especially early access games, huh? What else? Squint at the lines. Nothing. It's just lines on marble, an echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. Kimi has another thing to say.
Okay, what do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Oof. Actually, I haven't had time to really process what we uncovered here. So option number 1, someone tried to exorcise the curse using technology. I don't think so. Number 2 looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. That could be it, to be honest. It's just a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making? I'm gonna go with the conspiracy here, the undercover counterintelligence program. That's not it, I think. Huh. Like he's ready to lay out a fine theory, crafted together like a puzzle box. Alright, let's hear it, Kimi. Let's hear it. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on radio computers. Do you think this is really just about a game, huh? Yeah. How were they planning to do that? Through call-in stations, he nods at the fireplace. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the game master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts. Coordinating so many games would take a whole switchboard of people, possibly divided into sub-frequencies. Has anyone ever done this before? Not to my knowledge, Kimi says. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein, you know, places with industry. Not in Revelchal, west among the ruins. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an intersolary game before. We just don't have the technology. And this was a role-playing game? Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. He points to the chalkboard. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the viral board game, with heat death thrown in. Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished. What do you think happened to the company? No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Wow. Indeed. It's ambitious and untethered from reality, but the lieutenant tilts his head thinking they were insane that they could do this. They thought they could do this. Yeah. It was just a play to cheat money out of their investors' pockets. This could very well be it. Although they went very far, right? I feel like if it was just to get more money, they wouldn't have had to do all these things, or create the story that detailed. The curse got him. I see no other explanation. Forget the goddamn curse. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it. No, we're gonna finish it. A half smile breaks out on his face. It's too late for that, I'm afraid, Kimmy says. Looking around in the derelict room, the pipes howl and the rat crosses the floor. Okay, he concludes. Let's keep moving. Damn, we can't finish it, huh? Too bad. Why is it blinking? It's always blinking. I don't know why, man. But alright. We have a door over here, but we also have a little, almost hidden walkway out here. Oh, this leads us further up. Okay. Then maybe we should actually take this door here first. We could actually attempt... Oh, damn. It's probably not what we wanted, right? We're outside? We're on the roof? Nice. Suddenly we're getting a lot of money. That is cool. So we're kinda on the roof, huh? Or on the terrace. Yo, this is a fridge? The hell is this? Ice bear fridge. You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in his belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? What is this thing? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. Yo, we're gonna open it. Hell yeah. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. Yo, that's right, at least he still has a gun, right? I don't. Relax, Cam, it's a fridge. Of course, just a giant ice bear shaped fridge. He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door. Let's take a look inside. The shelves are empty. all you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. Let's examine those ice cream wrappers. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. Looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. Let's take the note. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets, keeping it on the door. So what is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar? We are in the cellar. Interesting. In the first place. Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hypercarnivore. Hey baby. You going to bed? Good, babe. I know, says the lieutenant. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day. The lieutenant points at the red, snaky cable running from the fridge. The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic. Close the door and leave. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glass. Yeah, we got. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Close the door. So this is the cellar, huh? It's weird. It made like a sound like we were outside. Like we could hear the wind or something. That's why I thought maybe it was... It was like a rooftop, you know, or a collapsed roof or something like that. What do we have here? The wall collapsed, it's inaccessible now. So this is a furnace? A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Oh shit, didn't the book keep tell me someone was living inside this furnace? A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony. Kimmy, what is this thing? Is it a furnace? Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside. No one has used it in ages. No sign of any recent fire. Only dead rats. Smear your hands with coal. Why would we do it? Kick it with your foot? No. Look in. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other near the smoke chamber upstairs. The echo is so prominent it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them. What are you doing? The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating, or maybe it's the entity. No. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. No. We're not sure. We can hear someone, though. Wait, really? He looks up at the ceiling. We should investigate if someone's upstairs. We should, yeah, we should do that. Those voices I heard, maybe it's the malignant entity. There is no goddamn entity here. There's nothing supernatural here. The question is though, what happens if we do this? If we yell hello into the furnace? We might actually spook these guys. This might not work out in our favor. Let's try though. Alright. Interesting. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly ceases, and then... Hello? You hear a woman's voice answer. We've awakened the goddamn entity. This is the police. Who's there?
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There is a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
Ah, here we go. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. You hear a low rumble upstairs, the sound of a curtain being pulled aside. The lieutenant nods, then points upstairs. After you, officer. Cool, we did something, man. But we're not ready to go yet. We are not ready to go. Look at all the things here. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. And what's this? The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But let's see this thing here first. Damn, look how big this place is. A frozen ice cream maker, and that's still running. Wow. More stuff. Good. We can always use more stuff. The breaker box. 2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the iceberg fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. What good would it do? Dude, there's stairs here, man. There are more stairs here as well. Where the fuck are we? Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Look at this place. Yo, what good would it do us if we would turn these machines off? That would be my question. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. Okay. So we could exit here, I guess. And we might actually check it out. First we need to get in there. The secret doorway. There's gotta be something here, right? 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Hello. Will we find a working gun in there? A hole in the wall. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in. I have a flashlight. There we go. There we go. Shine light on the hidden compartment. There is, yes. So there is a hole in the wall. There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. You want me to take a look? No, I will do the honors. Okay, I do. No, you do the honors. Alright. Your hand reaches deep into the darkness and spider webs rummaging around. You find rusty rifles hidden away. Let's inspect them. Most of them are rusty and inoperable like the rest. But one catches your eye, a bolt-action model with a fine wood stock. In better cosmetic order than the others. This one looks nice. And we have gained our first weapon. An old bell margrave from the Revolution, the lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional. Shit. But still a beautiful thing in its own way. Right, so where are we here? God damn it. Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. He points up at the rifles under the ceiling. Must be an old weapons cache. Yeah. What does it mean, huh? All the rifles here. Well, we kinda just answered that. It means that there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future. Maybe. He likes this. Alright. Alright, let's have a look here. This is our rifle. It's not worth a lot. Interact. That's right, the goddamn note. We didn't actually read the note. We need to do this. We need to do this. The note from the fridge. The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface. Does it say anything interesting? Kimi asks. This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Read the note. Someone has scribbled S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. Kuno? Kuno? You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sully's Law. Hold on for a second there. So he hid it in the frozen ice cream maker, huh? I wonder who wrote that note. Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here. Yeah. Maybe they had to leave in a hurry. Remind me again what this thing is. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer. Alright. So the illiterate ginger kid's gotta be Kuno, huh? You mean Kuno? I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory, even if he doesn't know what to do with it. He'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. You're right. You have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? I don't know, I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge. We know this though. Breakthrough imminent? Hold on. Why did we just open the inventory? Oh, okay.